Hey everyone, welcome to another episode from Man Pro Engineering. The front of this looks boring. This is the FMS, not the RC4-wheel drive, but the FMS FJ40. It's significantly larger than a RC4-wheel drive. The thing's ginormous. The grille, it's often seen on all of them. Lots of companies are making this vehicle and they are all using not only the same style grille, there's also a rectangular grille variant, but I think that it needs some personalization. So let's take this off and see what we can do. While we're here, I'm going to take out the factory speed control because it has a really weird brake and I don't like it. I've got this Hobbywing 1080 that's going to go in there. So we're going to pull this all out. So very annoyingly, this rear part of the grille here that is attached to the light, see, all this is glued. Okay, moving over here. So this grille should push straight out, but it can't because it's glued. So if you break the glue by just very gently put it, actually I popped it out here, didn't I? You can see it's coming out there. It's definitely not without risk. So if your grille won't come off, it's because the whole thing is glued. It's just going to require very gentle prying. Well, no turning back now.
As you can tell, there were quite a great deal of options that I had to consider, some trial, some error, many attempts at making something unique, but it turns out that every time I changed something, it looked like something else. Anyway, with some help, I finally got to this point here, and I am in love. I kicked off all the prints on the Carbon X1. All the structural stuff was done this way. A lot of the prototyping was as well. This is printed in ABS. For some of the detail parts, I did go ahead and use the Formlabs printer, although I also have a Saturn that I really like.
So as I want to install this grille, take this out, I have a template. This will be available from my mini factory for you just to print at home. However, if you're buying this from my 3D printer source, I'll make a PDF or something available. All right, so you can see that this is where it goes, like that. You want to center this in between this lip and this lip. This is a little bit smaller than the perimeter of this here, but you want to get kind of close because the purpose of this and the light buckets is to actually sandwich on the plastic, so you don't want to cut away too much. Better to go smaller than it is to go bigger. Okay, got it taped on. Now what I'm going to do is run my X-Acto knife around the perimeter very, very lightly to get a little groove. And then from there, I will pop this off and just start to score it. And it's broken. Okay, you can see that's just about gonna fit, maybe a little bit more in the corners. I would much rather test out the actual panel and we'll go from there. The bits removed. All right, so we have the grille. We have the main body grille. The actual grille portion itself, you can see that it actually has these little embossed areas there that fit within those. Two headlight lenses, which have been clear coated. And then we have the actual mount that has the buckets, the fake radiator, and this is what actually will sandwich the body in between this grille and this grille. So step one, we're going to mount this to this. I'm basically going to put some super glue, put it here better, on these areas here, and that will then touch off on the recesses, and then we'll just put a book on it and let it cure. So now that I have the grille all put together here, I'm going to test fit it first. Okay, so I want it to sit here. It's a little bit of a gap right there. The gap isn't because it's too low. It's because this is really floppy now and it's just being pushed back a tad. So, what is it? Oh, it's sitting on this. Okay, I'm going to shave this down just a wee bit. I trimmed this up a little bit more to get this to fit, and now it is bloody perfect. The thing is, it's kind of dangerous. So what I'm going to do on the production model is I'm going to have a small flange that kind of corresponds to this bottom one that just kind of pops up and goes back over. And I think that will make it a little bit safer. All right, with it here, I'm going to hold that in place. Where's the inside? It's missing. Here it is. So we'll take this off real fast. I've got these inner fenders. I should be able to find them. I found them on Thingiverse, so I'll put a link in the description if you want them for yourself. These still fit, even with the inner fenders. So now you can kind of line all this up. There, it kind of clips on, and now it's all in there. So with it lined up, how the hell are you gonna do this? I haven't figured that out yet. I think what we're gonna have to do is line it up, put some glue inside here. I think is gonna have to be the way you do it. Yeah. And I'm gonna put some right here on this perimeter as well, because that'll touch off on this. And then when this is installed, I'll clamp the two together, apply some more super glue here on the inside back here, and that'll bond the whole thing together. And yeah, not elegant, kind of scary, but yeah, there we go. Let's do it. Wow. Man, that looks good. You can even see through, let's move the bumper. You can even see through the slots back there at the radiator. Oh my God, this looks good. All right, well, speaking of the bumper, so this comes next. This is on order from Shapeways right now. The next time you see this car, we're gonna mount the front bumper and the rear bumper. And the rear bumper also has new taillights. So that does it for now. Oh, that looks fabulous. Before I let you go, I want to say one additional thing. I've actually gotten a lot of very not so nice comments about the looks of this. Now, of course, looks are subjective. That's cool. Not a problem. The thing is, it's one thing to say, oh, I hate it. And it's another thing to say, oh, I hate it, but I can do it better. So here is the challenge that I have. If you don't like it, that's fine, but I dare you to make one that you like. I don't care if it's on this bigger FJ or if it's on the RC four-wheel drive or if it's on the little WPL. I dare you to make a better one. And if you do, send me photos, as many as you want, and I will post it everywhere, because I don't care if you like this one and you can do a better one or not. I just want to see people do something different. Let's see your work. One more thing, the headlights will accept the 5mm LED, the same one that came with the car. You can just pop back in there. I can't do that, unfortunately, right now because I'm swapping out the ESC and some other goodies, but it's a direct drop-in. All right, my friends, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.